Smitty Myers has devoted much of his career to the Gonzaga University School of Law. He was twice dean and a professor 3 times. He is considered a role model to countless students and legal professionals. The following quote was by Bill Eder in 1994. Smitty Myers has exhibited all that is good and right in our profession. Since his retirement in 1987 from the U.S. Magistrate, Smitty has acted as Judge Pro Tem, State Court Arbitrator, and taught courses at the law school. At a 1994 award ceremony, Smitty attributed the bulk of his success to his wife, Sandy, whom he courted for 24 years before marrying.
Well, I started at Gonzaga in 1932. I loved it right away. We won the debate championship in 1932, and I was amazed at that. Gonzaga was a surprise to me. I went to Lewis and Clark, and it was, wonderful. I liked it. But having the I guess the surprise of a service that was all done. I mean, all ready. I was very much thrilled by it.
Do you think you became a better lawyer after you met Sandy?
Yes. I walked down to the federal U.S. Attorney's office. I went into the office, and there were a collection of people over in the corner. And as I walked up to the counter, a door opened, and Sandy came out, and she said something, and I was stricken with her, and she was apparently stricken with me, and that was it.
Oh, and that was love at first sight.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Yeah. There's a lot of alumni out there that you've touched, and they're so fond of you. Did you realize that you were going to make that kind of impact on law students?
No.
And what do you think you did? What did you do to make that kind of impact?
Oh, I worked hard. I guess I applied what I had been taught, and that's about all I can think of.
From 1978 to 1987, he was a U.S. Magistrate for Eastern District of Washington. From 1975 to 1978, he was the Dean of Gonzaga University School of Law. From 1973 to 1975, he was a professor at the Gonzaga University School of Law. From 1969 to 1973, he was a partner at Lukens, Myers, Annis, Seeley, Bastien, and Randall. From 1965 to 1969, he was a U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of Washington. From 1955 to 1965, he was the Dean at Gonzaga University School of Law. From 1948 to 1955, he was in private practice in Seattle. From 1945 to 1949, he was the Assistant Attorney General in Olympia. He retired from full-time judicial duties in 1987. He retired from teaching as a professor of law in 1995.